Shabbat Shalom. Moses is known by many names. He is a leader. He is a lawgiver. He is the intercessor for the Jewish people with God. But one title that we rarely offer to Moshe is Adam HaMitpalel, a man of prayer. But Moses prays more often than any other figure in the Torah. Pharaoh asks him to pray to remove the plagues. Moses prays to God in order for the sea to split. And in this week's portion, we see the power of Moses' prayer. The Jewish people have sinned through the golden calf. They've built an idol at the very foot of Mount Sinai. At the very time when God has descended and God is filling out the contract of marriage, if you will, to complete the covenant with the Jewish people, God is offering the Torah. The people have turned to idol worship. Moshe comes down from the mountain. He stops the apostasy. But when he goes back up the mountain, he learns that God desires to destroy the Jewish people and make a new nation from him. Here again we see Moshe as Adam HaMitpalel, the man of prayer. He offers an exquisite prayer to God where he argues with God for the sake of the Jewish people. He argues that God will be breaking God's own covenant with Abraham. He argues that God will be seen by the nations of the world as a God who doesn't keep God's promises. But in the end, Moshe asks to see the kavod of God. God has forgiven the Jewish people through the prayer of Moses, but Moses wants the most intimate of prayers. And there, when he is Nikrat Hatzur, in the crag of the rock, Moshe sees the kavod of God. Moses sees the holiness of the Lord. What can we learn from this? In an age when prayer has become much more of a communal experience, with communal singing, with dancing, with drumming, all of which speak to a new avenue for Jewish prayer and new desires, all valuable in and of themselves, we need to remind ourselves that true prayer can also be the prayer that we have in moments of solitude, in the quiet places, when we can look to the deepest regions of our heart and find the intimacy with God. Perhaps that's why this entire story is told in a portion that begins with the mitzvah of the half shekel, the amount of money that every Israelite was to give to the building of the tabernacle, the place where God and Israel would meet. Our rabbis ask, why a half shekel, not a whole shekel? And their answer is that one cannot be complete unless they are joined with another person. We're only whole when we are in a relationship. So too with God. And while we can have remarkably powerful spiritual experiences within a community, we also would do well to, each of us, learn from the ultimate Adam HaMitpalel, the man of prayer, Moshe Rabbeinu, Moses, our teacher, who taught us the value of praying in the crag of the rock, to become one with God, and to see the kavod, the great glory of the Holy One. Shabbat Shalom.